Hello Gemini, welcome to your spring equinox reading. This is going to be your greatest concern, and I'm using a number of decks to point us in the direction of your greatest concern and getting some clarity and some insight. I'm going to be using the Enchanted Max Oracle deck to kind of see where you are currently on your timeline as far as this being a map card or map cards. Give us a picture of where you are, and then two cartomancy cards to highlight what your greatest concern is, and then a 5-card tarot spread to look into some future insight developments that could be happening over the next 3 months. And at the end, we're going to pull the Wild Offering Oracle card to show us what we need to, or what you need to release as to the divine in regards to your journey and this concern. So I hope you enjoy it. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If your sun sign does not address your greatest concern, then check your other signs. Even if it does, check your other signs. There may be other concerns here. So if this Oracle card resonates with you as far as where you feel you are on your timeline, then more than likely the rest of it will. So let's get into this. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. See where you are on your enchanted map. Into the unknown. So I do feel for some of you, you do have a bit of this sense of not knowing what's next, being aware and cautious, feeling like something is around the corner that you have not dealt with or may not have experience in dealing with. This could be as well too just a very strong premonition feeling that you have, that you're going into and walking into a space where things are not so much recognizable, familiar to you, and you're going to have to feel your way through it. Some of you may feel like you are winging it going into the season, not really relying on concrete plans or even trusting in your guides, your spirit, God, however you see that, as far as your help in assisting you in a new territory. So definitely needing to rely on your intuition coming in, or you're feeling like you will need to. Some of you just feel like maybe there is a change coming, even if you're not. And for some of you, you may be in totally new surroundings where it literally things are unfamiliar to you, or you only see the surface of things. You don't know what's behind those things. The relationships of people around you, the intentions of people around you. You're in this space where you're kind of getting to know what this new place is, what it all means, and how you kind of fit into it all. So that's where many of you are here. Into the unknown. So let's get to cartomancy cards, kind of point us in the direction of what your greatest concern is. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like the greatest concern here is you have optimism. I feel like you're optimistic about where people's intentions are towards you. You have, I feel like you're looking for the best in the situation. Whatever you're going into, you're hoping for the best. You're optimistic. You're very faithful that where you're going to end up, or where this situation is leading, what you can expect out of a situation is going to bring you happiness, or regardless of what happens or what you're coming into, that it's going to be good. You have high hopes, high aspirations, and high expectations for some of you, it's a specific person. For some of you, this is going into a relationship where you don't know what the outcome is, but you're willing. You're at least willing. You don't know what's going to happen. You're not. For some of you, you may be concerned. If you're clicking on this video, you still may be concerned as far as trying to get a clue as to where things are going. But at the same time, you have that faith in you, where you are expecting the best. You're hoping for the best, and you are working with others to kind of meet them on the most positive sides of what they're giving you. Even if it's a new situation, you're looking at it in a sense of, you know, not pessimistic. You're seeing the glass definitely half full in a new situation, or even within the new season. You're expecting good things. You're expecting the best out of someone. Some of you now, I'm getting a sense of being having a relationship at a distance, maybe a long distance or a short distance. I'm getting more of a short distance, but there's still this kind of significance of a place being very new to you. So some of you may be traveling to see someone in a new environment, and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have, again, high expectations, or at least optimistic, positive. You know, you want to make the best and the most out of wherever you find yourself in this situation. For some of you, this is someone traveling to you. I get a sense too, some of you are trying something new in regards to attracting a love partner. This definitely could be some type of internet connection that some of you have been making or will be making within the next 3 months. And I do feel as if, again, your attitude and how you approach the situation, even what you write up about yourself, I do see you attracting a very potential suitable partner for yourself within the next 3 months, if that is a concern for you. As far as getting out into the dating world, again, you don't know what's out there. That there does seem to be, there is someone out there if you put yourself out there. Who's this? Oh, and then a Mirror of Cups just jumped out. Okay, so this is definitely communication as in regards to love, but there being plans and expectations for more. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's get these 5 cards out and see what else we can get in regards to predictive messages. Some of you, if you're already in a relationship, specifically with a water sign, I do get a sense that there's something different developing with this person on an individual level that will be kind of new territory. You're going to be seeing them, you're like walking into a new area with this person, or a new way of kind of relating with this person. And I feel like it's something of an expectancy of something here. Could having to do with health, or, you know, something medical that they're maybe needing. But I do feel like the outcome will be positive. But again, it's maybe something where it's new territory for you to deal with as a couple. I feel like that's an energy, again, where this is someone that would be already in your life. Okay, so we have a mirror disc, which is the Knight of Pentacles, Princess of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles, Malik Wands, King of Wands, and the Sun, and Judgment. Okay. So, I do feel like whatever you're walking into, again, you're walking in with confidence, high optimism, even if it's new, definitely new, but you feel like it's new but positive. It's new, but it's a good start. It's a solid start. It's a good connection. Some of you are going to be making a connection within the next 3 months, especially if you are single, coming into... So this is a relationship, again, that would start off slow, where you are, again, communicating in a very... detail-oriented way, getting to know each other for who you are. and not necessarily physically first, but even though as well too Pentacles kind of gives me that physical energy, I do get a sense that for some of you there's someone here, and for you I get a sense if you're going to be connecting with someone like online, when you meet them in person, when they meet you in person, there's definitely going to be the sense of you look better than your photo, or your pictures don't do you justice. That's kind of like a conversation that I'm seeing happening with someone. You will be very pleasantly surprised when you actually do see each other, and there's going to be a major decision that is made once you do come together. So again, going into the unknown for some of you, again, you don't know if this person is going to kind of pan out to be who they say they are. I do get this confidence in these cards that yes, your plans to see each other, start something new, will be very solid. The foundation here is very solid, and that there will be a major decision and change that will occur based on you connecting with this individual. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. Again, you have the attitude where you are expecting the best, hoping for the best, and you have, a very optimistic attitude, but, keeping realistic. Again, I do feel like there will be clarity in anything that you are concerned about or feeling like you're in a new space. Now, some of you, this could be new work, new job, and hoping that someone higher up kind of takes a liking to you, or, sees your potential. I definitely see that someone's going to be I'm getting a kind of mentor-mentee relationship, where someone will be opening their heart to take you under their wing. Like someone that's actually seeing and sensing in you that you're brave for coming into what you're coming into and going after what you're going after, but they're going to be, in a sense, showing you, or like taking it as their responsibility to kind of lead you along the way of what is new to you, kind of grab your hand and kind of show you where you need to see what's dark and what needs to be illuminated for you. I do feel like that is going to be happening for especially for those of you going into a new workspace, because I do feel for some of you this is a new workspace. But again, I don't get the fake it till you make it energy. I get that you are learning the ropes of some new position, new place, but once you get it, and also I do feel like there will be connections made. You'll kind of like fit in to environment. For some of you, you might find your calling through this new position. You might feel like you started this out for the money, or you started it out to kind of just test it out, but it actually kind of leads to a calling here. Now some of you too, I feel like this is a relationship that some of you could be establishing through work. If it's not like an online connection, there could be someone in your work environment that will be expressing feelings, and there's the sense too I get for some of you, there's already someone kind of around. They've been really taking their time with expressing how they feel, but they're going to be revealing that within the next 3 months. So if there's someone that you've kind of been talking to, you don't know where it's going, that's what that into the unknown is expressing for you. Sometime within the next 3 months, they are definitely going to be putting it out there as far as what it is that they do want from you. And I do get this confidence building that's going to be happening with this person. And for you, I'm feeling confident that this person is, going to bring you some happiness and bring you some elevation from where you have been in one stage. Again, for those of you who I spoke of again, someone you're already with, concerned about what to expect with them, if it has to do with anything, I feel again there's this sunny kind of outcome that will come through in regards to anything new that they're dealing with their health, but there may need to be some changes with their diet or something that they have to leave behind, but it will be something where you can work on it together, and it'll be something where, again, you care for this person, you kind of be that eyes and ears for their person, of being sure and careful if you're the person that kind of like cooks for them, or watches over what they ingest or something like that. That's something here where I feel like you will kind of take a joy in it because you know you're going to be caring for this person. And so there may be just some decisions that maybe need to be made in regards to someone, again, and I feel like that's kind of like for like an older couple. Now for okay, so I do get child energy here. Some of you, I do feel like you can be expecting for the first time, and this could be, you know, a stage where you're going into motherhood or fatherhood for the first time. I don't, I feel like there's really nothing for you to worry about here. If you are worried or concerned, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of literature and people kind of offering you their advice and also kind of showing you someone who's already kind of been there as well too. I do kind of get this, not a community or group where there will be others to kind of, again, lead you in or help you along the way. Could even be family members who've already kind of been there. But if you've had any worries about going into this step of your stage of your life, I do feel like the next 3 months is going to bring a lot of optimism and happiness towards this new stage where you are ready to kind of let go of just thinking about yourself. With this judgment energy, it's definitely, you're going to be finding that it is your calling. For some of you, this is actually a birth that's going to be happening. Now, for some of you, I do feel like expecting, if you are expecting and concerned about particularly the relationship with the child's father, and if you're not married, there does seem to be this major decision that will be made. It's just kind of like a slow, it's been a slow process towards commitment, but I do feel like there will be something major decided here. I am getting this person rising up to the responsibility of what needs to be the partner that you need. So the sun energy, the judgment, I feel like that's a major part of someone rising to the occasion of what the occasion calls for. That's even for you, rising to the occasion of what a new position is calling for, rising to the occasion of what a new relationship is going to be calling out of you or calling you into, again, into the unknown, but very optimistic energy here and very solid beginnings. And very solid communication and commitments being made here, I feel like, in the next 3 months for many of you Geminis. So, let's see here. Now, for those of you who are just totally single again, I do get a sense... Some of you, I feel, you may be looking for a sign, for like a literal sign that someone is, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but for some of you, there's something about a song that's going to, like, be some type of confirmation, something with the timing and meeting this person, being with this person. You could be out together and it's just something here that is almost like kind of the timing of hearing something, and you may hear it again and again, or it's again something that's like it's gonna be something where it always brings this person to your mind, or kind of spirit kind of supporting this union. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's kind of, again, you kind of hearing and seeing the signs that you need to see, again, into the unknown. You don't know. There's going to be these signs from the universe literally kind of showing you or reiterating to you that this is the kind of the person that you have been wanting or needing in your life for you know, or wanting and feeling like you've wanted for your happiness. So that's what I'm getting here, mainly. That's the greatest concern. Again, expecting the best out of a situation, person. Some of you are going to be finding out the sex of your baby. If you are already pregnant, I feel like that's as well. It's not that it, I mean, pregnancy is real to you regardless, but I feel like something here significantly changes, or something with finding out what you're having. Or there's a sense of now you can focus on how you're going to maybe decorate the person, like the baby's room or something here again. Expecting and being happy about what you're expecting. Being enthusiastic about what's coming. Okay, your Wild Offering Oracle card is calmness. So the inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord, may your peaceful calm take over. And this is, I feel, a very fitting card for Gemini, specifically being an air sign. You can, be in your head a lot. And so being calm and walking into the space where you are calm and able to be confident in the space that you're in. Yeah, I definitely get this return of confidence. If any of you have been lacking that, or you're going into a situation again, going into the unknown, could have you in a little bit of a crisis of confidence because you are not familiar, but you have it within you to conquer that. You also have someone, I feel, that is a supportive energy for those of you walking into a new situation, that is willing to show you and get you to that space where you can excel. The Judgment card, definitely I'm getting the sense of like, if you're starting at an entry level here, it won't be long before you are getting into a greater position where you're leaving it behind, your potential being realized. That's where I'm seeing it here. Your potential being realized, even if it's, the potential for someone choosing you for marriage. The Sun is a marriage card, and you making that choice and decision to kind of leave the single life behind, but you've kind of, been taking your time. Again, there's a sense of having a very solid foundation for any new connections that you're going to be making over the next 3 months. So Gemini, that is your reading. I do wish you the best. I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, like, share, subscribe, and if you would like a personal reading, I am still doing those. The information is below. Take care.